Cue Bono. And I'm not a U2 fan. But who benefits? It's always see when in the muddy waters of today's media, whatever angle you take it from, whether it be social medias and all that jazz, or the old traditional stuff, I kind of surf between it all as much as I can. But who benefits? Now, I just want to bring up a couple of stories. Cue Bono, and I don't like O2. So here's the times that Israel, UK make first arrests for the globalise the Intifada chants. Freedom, motherfuckers! That's a few days old. So again, like, who benefits? How the fuck have they managed to turn people who are shouting what the fuck is it? Globalise the Intifada. A wee bit under the weather apparently. Into a criminal fucking act. mental chicken oriental. And then I woke up this morning hearing the news on the media again, and Cue Bono. There's Australia announces new hate speech laws. Announces hate speech crackdown after the Bondi shooting. So what is this hate speech that they're cracking down on? After the fucking tragedy of what happened on that beach? What is the hate speech? Globalise the Intifada. Jailed. Sit in your arse with a bit of paper saying, what's that fucking mob called? Palestine Action. Sitting down with a bit of paper saying, I support Palestine Action, I don't support genocide, something along those lines. Hate speech, you're jailed. There's still people sitting on remand for months, not looking to get a jail sentence for fucking a trial date. No bail, because they're in on terrorism act for sitting in your arse with a bit of paper. So again, Cue Bono. Right, I don't know if he's noticed there's like sort of two warring parties here in the propaganda war, right? One that's against genocide in Gaza, and one that's saying, oh, it's big bad terrorism in Gaza, right? And then well, because Israel was committing genocide, in my opinion, inside Gaza, and pretty much a lot of the world was sharing that opinion, and you have these kind of events that rock up. And what does this do? Cue Bono, who benefits, right? Israel's clearly benefiting from this. The argument they're making about what the genocide that they're doing in Gaza, they're winning the war, or they're losing the war of words. But when things like this pop up, and then boom, like that, laws, governments around the world start dropping laws where you can't. Well, I don't know. You've seen how ridiculous it is. Globalise the Intifada chants. Jailed. Yesterday, 2 people jailed. And what was the Palestine Action mob as well, man? Sit down with a bit of paper saying that you support Palestine Action and you don't support genocide. Jailed. Freedom, motherfuckers. Freedom. So again, always ask yourself, because it's easier than shifting through the shite of the fucking. Oh, right, hold on here. This is the grade of BBC reporters. They're literally, and I know people don't use that word properly nowadays, but I'm using it properly. I got my dictionary out for Dictionary Corner, and he literally is blind. I would have been all out for the diversity. I would have made him the roving reporter. Like, hi there, yes, I've got whatever his fucking name is on the streets. Can you give us tell us what's happening? Well, it's kind of black here, and I can hear things. Do you know what I mean? Imagine he was in, like, any of the crowds that are around, any of the fucking events that we fucking see in the news on a regular basis, you know, when we're all a clockwork orange out our nuts, constantly watching streams of death, destruction, stabbings in Moscow, fucking guys driving cars through fucking Liverpool fans. I still think he's an Everton fan. But, hi, Q Bono, who benefits from all this shit? Well, we're now witnessing the fruits. Hate speech laws, which are bizarro, getting shoved up your arse, which basically means questioning anything about Israel. They're going to ban protesting shortly. That's next on the hit list after the next tragedy. Fucking hell, man. It's disgusting. And I just play catchphrase and say what I see. You know, because you're going to get sucked into one fucking rabbit hole or the other if you listen to media. But people, I don't watch television. I don't watch television. Where do you get your news from? I watch Tucker Carlson and Piers Morgan and 10 barrelloads of fucking lunatics online. They know where it's at. Where are they getting all their information from? The genuine information, not the jibber jabber, not the spin. Where are they getting it from? They're getting it from all the news agencies. Where are fucking the TV channels and your newspaper and your media outlets in your country are getting it from? Why don't you go straight to the source? Why do you need some cunt to bounce up with fucking bells and whistles and Tucker Carlson like, I used to work for Felt News, now I sit here like a pompous twat. I've been taking lessons from Piers Morgan. Or Tor Rogan as well, man. People watch Tor Rogan and think they're informed. You fucking mental. You fucking mental. Everybody's been sucked into their own wee holes. Now, as soon as you're sucked into their own wee holes, man, that's you. And fucking idiots will talk about the illusion of choice. Do you know what I've noticed as well? I turn my notifications on and off periodically on my computer when I'm trying to figure out what's on the YouTubes, because that's, back in the day, I subscribed to pretty much every channel. Bobby Robinson, David Shite, Danny Tomo, Max Egan, and somebody told me the other night is back on, and the rest of the lunatics. They've been given their channels back and all that. Listen to David Icke. How can anybody in the world take him seriously unless he gets fucking locked away for a year or two in a white jacket and like, here, you're no Jesus and there isn't shape-shifting lizards. End of. Everything else you say, put on that, is just flowery, meaningless language. Go and listen to David Icke. What does he say of any meaning? He just tries to project fear into you, selling with his fucking books. Anyway, so Q Bono. With everything that's happening, man, Q Bono. No, I was going to see if there was a nice sunrise. I keep calling sunrises sunsets for some reason. But Q Bono with all this shit, man. And make your own fucking mind up. Do you know what I mean? But, like, I'm just asking myself who's benefiting from all this stuff. I heard George Galloway the other night saying that the Muppets that done that thing on fucking Bondi Beach, their names were getting googled in Israel the day before it. This is George Galloway. He's been elected to the British Parliament numerous times. He's a mega character and figure in British politics. And he's sitting on YouTube, not getting banned, not getting arrested, and he's telling you that there's fucking evidence. He doesn't fucking listen to Tucker Carlson and Piers Morgan and then go and start spewing out all their shit, or fucking watch Tor Rogan and start going, take mushrooms, watch UFC, and listen to the guys that I get on my show. They'll tell you the truth. He doesn't listen to that shit. He listens to cold, hard facts. As much as you can find them nowadays. And apparently, the Google Analytics that are out there for everybody to watch, these fucking idiots' names were getting Googled inside Israel a day before the attack. Make it that what you will. And then, like, let's not even look into the character that done it and how he done it. George Galloway pointed out that the guy that done it obviously had military training or was very familiar with guns in one way or the other. Apparently he had a bolt action rifle, And oh God, aye, fuck it. Why do people constantly subject themselves to those sort of images, right? And this goes for everything. That fucking Muppet in Liverpool, for example. I mean, it goes on and endlessly on and on and on and on and on and on. You know what I mean? Like Sandy Hook, all the fucking, oh, I want to see, show me, please. Or all the atrocities that happen to fucking little boys and girls around the world on a constant basis and shit, and everybody listens to the details. I'm out. Why do I want to listen to that? Why do I want to subject myself to all the fucking disgusting details? I'll leave that to the authorities to jail the fuckers. Anyway, before I actually really do lose my voice, I'm going to head off, man. Fucking Rule Britannia, man. I love Nancy Boy. I'm a Rangers fan. I love Nancy Boy. Nancy Boy, you done a great job last night. And I want you to stay at Celtic for life, my friend. I think the new board, when they come in, should sign you up for life. Get it, got it, good. Q Bono! I was trying to think of a fucking... hold on, I can pause this shit. Q Bono. Q Bono. Q Bono. With or without the media and social media and all your ball bag influencers out there making money off of fucking influencing you to join UKIP. Oh, in your eyes, I can see through all the lies. Q Bono, I'm gonna lose my voice. Get it, got it, good. With or without you, Q Bono.